Hello everybody, welcome to the channel, and welcome to my official 2023 Big Ten predictions video. Oh baby, it is Big Ten tournament time. Yes, one of the best times of the year. We're getting into March Madness, a crazy Big Ten this year. Lot to play for in this tournament, so we're gonna see who comes out on top, and I'm gonna give you a bit of what I feel some of the scenarios could be. Now I'm gonna attempt to zoom in on this a bit here. I think we can block out that logo. So I guess I'm going to lose my drawing tools, which I need. So I'll just stay down in the corner. Also, sorry about the somewhat boring thumbnail. I kind of just had to rush through that. But that's beside the point. We're going to get to round one. And, yeah, it was a wild Big Ten. A lot of stuff going up the middle. Purdue easily secured that top spot. So we'll see. This year in Chicago, we start tomorrow, March the 8th. And first, the Ohio State-Wisconsin game. Ohio State, they had a few nice wins under their belt this year, especially earlier in the season. But then they just called a real cold stretch. And I think that Wisconsin, they have struggled as of late. But I think that they should be able to fend off Ohio State in what should be a good game. Oh man, it's going to be a rough time trying to draw for me, but let's just put Wisconsin in there. Minnesota, Nebraska. It seems like these two teams play a lot. 11 seed against 14 seed. Nebraska has a few playmakers. They have the potential to maybe pull off a few upsets, maybe in here against Maryland. So I'm going to take the Huskers again in this one, as I've kind of liked how they've been able to play a few games, and they're coming off a big win against Iowa, so should have some momentum coming in. Rutgers against Michigan. Rutgers kind of just fumbled to the finish line, if you would call it. Michigan, a few shaky losses in there, but they have big guy Hunter Dickinson who can go in. Cliff Omori will be interesting to see the matchup with him and Dickinson. Rutgers, a few nice guards, same with Michigan. But I like Michigan. They've got a few three-point shooters, and I think they will be able to pull off this one at the United Center. Oh, man. That's an M. Just ignore it. Let's see. Now we go to Wisconsin and Iowa. Iowa, a rough end of their season with that loss to Nebraska. Wisconsin, another team that will, if it goes to what I think it will be coming off a win against Ohio State. So they'll have some momentum. Iowa will be off a few rest days. So I think I like the Hawkeyes in this, but I think that Wisconsin will be able to keep it close for a good portion of that game. Penn State, Illinois. Oh, man. Interesting as heck, this game. You're going to want to watch this. 5:30, Thursday on Big Ten Network. We see Penn State, who's beat Illinois twice already this season. Pickett's been lights out. They just haven't seemed to be able to miss when they play Illinois. It's a 10 against a 7 seed matchup. Penn State with that nice win to Maryland. But it is hard to beat a team 3 times in one season. Illinois should get a very nice crowd up from Champaign. So I do like Illinois in this one in a close, high-scoring game. And I think it'll be up to the defenses to win this one. Now we go to Nebraska, Maryland, a battle of the Red Bloods, if you would call it. I have loved how Maryland's played all year. Nebraska, if they get hot, can be dangerous, but same with Maryland. And I like the Maryland Terrapins in this one. Now we go for a chance to play in the semifinal. It's Michigan against Purdue. Did Michigan beat them earlier in the season? Check me on that, but I'm pretty sure they did. However, I still like the Boilermakers. Close one against Illinois to end their regular season, but I think that they'll come out juiced up off the double bye. It'll be interesting to see if they come out slow, but Michigan's going to have to shoot. They're going to have a good game from Hunter Dickinson, but I think Purdue will be too much. Iowa, Michigan State. Oh, this is a fun one, and as much as I hate to say it, as an Illinois fan who hates Iowa, I've got to pick the Iowa Hawkeyes here. Because Michigan State, I don't know how they became a 4 seed, but they somehow did, and I just do not believe in their ability off the double bye. With all that's been going on in their campus, I don't know if they'll be able to come out and perform on the big stage. So I got a 5/4, small upset there. So Iowa, Purdue in the semifinal up at the top. Illinois, Northwestern, the Illinois rematch. Illinois to use a comeback last time. And another thing, this might be biased, but I think that coming off of a double bye, Northwestern kind of worries me. They're another team that kind of just stumbled to the finish line somewhat. Illinois, if they get a nice win against Penn State, that'll feel good. Yes, they might be tired. Northwestern likes to play physical, but I like Illinois the 7 seed over the 2 seed Northwestern now. And I think I'm going to have to pick another upset here again. And I like Maryland over Indiana. Do I change that? That's really tough. I love how Maryland plays. Indiana is close. They'll get a lot of support. I am going to take Indiana. I can't erase, so I'm just going to write an I there. I want to take Maryland. I just can't do it. I like Maryland, or I like Indiana there. We'll get an Illinois-Indiana rematch. But first, Purdue and Iowa. I've got to take the Boilermakers. Iowa's more of an outside shooting team. Purdue's great defense up top, and they'll be able to get it inside, catch Iowa on their heels early on. Boilers to the championship, and they will play the Indiana Hoosiers. Yep. Up over Illinois for the second time this season. The Illini might be able to keep it close early on in that one, but Illinois is going to have to hope for a fast start. It just simply hasn't been there this season, so now we pick our champion. Indiana versus Purdue. I hate to do it. I'd hate to pick either one of these teams, but I got to pick Boilermakers. Can I spell out Purdue? Ooh, getting there. Got it. That was pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. But I like Purdue up over Indiana in the championship. It's going to be an offensive battle. I mean, Edey, he'll be able to attack. Purdue needs to get going from 3-point. Same with Indiana. But I think the pace of play is going to favor Purdue. Their strong defense is going to help them in that one. And I got the Purdue Boilermakers as your 2023 Big Ten champs. The 1 seeds do not disappoint. Well, thanks for watching this video. Tell me your thoughts on these predictions in the comments, and we're going to see you all next time. Big Ten tournament starts tomorrow, Wednesday, March 8th. I got Purdue as my champion. Who do you got? Tell me in your comments, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.